North Korea's planning a third military parade this year, more than ever before. But then, when it comes to such events, this year has been unprecedented for the North. It started with a huge military parade in February that featured more intercontinental ballistic missiles than ever. That event was held in line with the 75th anniversary of the founding of North Korea's army. Then, late last month, the North staged another massive military parade, showing off more ICBMs and the latest attack drones in view of visiting Chinese and Russian delegations, this time to celebrate the 70th anniversary of what Pyongyang considers to be its Korean War victory, even if the conflict only ended in an armistice. So what kind of parade will we see next, and what anniversary will it coincide with? We don't have to guess because North Korean state media confirmed details when reporting this week's enlarged meeting of the Central Military Commission of the North's Workers' Party. During the meeting overseen by leader Kim-Jong-un, they discussed preparations for a militia parade to mark the 75th anniversary of the founding of the nation. This is a big holiday in the North, held on September 9th and celebrated nationwide. Planning the parade's been described as an important task by state media, but it's rare for Pyongyang to give prior notice for a military parade. Normally, we're left speculating about parade rehearsals based on satellite imagery of military vehicle formations. Over more than a decade of Kim Jong-un's leadership, we haven't seen such open discussions of a parade involving an enlarged meeting of the ruling party's Central Military Commission. But then, this is also being described as a militia parade. That suggests it will be smaller in size and feature conventional weapons. The most recent precedent was in 2021, with a parade held by civilian defense forces in honor of the North's national founding anniversary. Held at night, there were fireworks and parachutists in the sky, while Kim Jong-un appeared at midnight to the delight of attendees of all ages. Instead of nuclear weapons, we saw a parade of the kind of hardware that might be needed in a conventional war, even tractors and fire trucks. And rather than regular troops, the parade represented civilian engagement in a potential war, including the millions of workers and farmers who make up the Worker Peasant Red Guards, also known as the Workers and Peasants Red Militia. These parades take weeks of careful planning, so holding 3 in a year is a serious undertaking. Presumably, North Korea has good reasons for doing so. Analysts have noted that Pyongyang is responding to enhanced military cooperation between South Korea, the US and Japan, not least upcoming South Korean-US joint drills. It will also be taking note of the type of conflict that's ongoing between Russia and Ukraine, and considering those images we reported on earlier this week of Kim Jong-un pointing at Seoul and South Korea's military headquarters on a map, along with his demand to prepare for a possible war in an offensive manner and the North's intensification of weapon production, experts here are stressing that more attention needs to be paid to North Korean saber rattling.